Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making, episode 213. We're currently playing as Kaiser Egbert the Confessor of the Holy Roman Empire and etc. He's the son of Kaiser Baldwin the Good, who himself is the son of Kaiser Almeric the Kind, and so on and so forth, all the way back to the Duke of Saxony, Otto. Let's just get things started. See if we can avoid this New Year's lag. Oh, come on. There we go. Wonderful. And we're going to bump the speed all the way up to 5. Just to, let it do its thing. And I'm actually going to have to go and open some windows now. Unfortunately, I forgot to do that before. Spoiler, this is the third attempt at recording this episode. And there was a circular saw. So we'll just have to deal with that. Alright, so my vassal, Duke Gerard of Burgundy, has requested that a lower rank vassal should serve him directly. Who? The County of Auxerre. So impress him. Transfer. Auxerre. Done. Okay, and it appears that we need to get rid of a bunch of these things. We're going to be getting rid of these notifications just because they are fairly annoying, except for some very particular ones such as factions forming. Now, we could go to war with Damietta just to get rid of those territories. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll start moving our troops down. Shouldn't be a very difficult fight. Where's that guy? Upland. Sure. And then we'll declare on them when we're all ready. My spy master is not doing what he should be, so he thinks that one of the local nobles may be corrupt, and he's basically letting us choose what we do with that, so it's just a rumor. Let it be. And let's reassign him to studying technology in Nubia. As our army swiftly marches down the Jerusalem coast. Half-sister is dead. Alright. Fair enough. I care about the advancement in Demesne, and the factions forming messages. That's all. At this point in time. Come on. Right, everybody's in position, so that's the perfect time to just do a building check, isn't it? I know. I think we're pretty good. Yeah, we are. Egypt. I know you're my ally, but I never saved anyone. And let's just get guys up in the places where they have trade posts. Yep, that's it. Yeah, pretty much all of those trade posts have been dealt with now. It's very quick. Trade posts are incredibly vulnerable, though. Right, that's a retinue. That was almost a bad idea. So we apparently won a battle that gave us 10%, so good on us. And those other trade posts have taken care of themselves, very nice. And this is going to be one where we just leave our guys sitting there. We are going to keep an eye on them because Egypt can raise about 30,000 troops, if I remember right, from the previous attempts. And we just kind of want to make sure that they don't, surprise us with that. But we won't be attacking directly because their citadels are a bit strong. So you can see by our little date ticker over here, see there's 15,000 guys. They're trying to move back into Pelusia, but we just need to keep an eye on them. Yeah, because now there's 22 of them. 22,000 that is. So yeah, the date tracker is definitely ticking around fairly swiftly. Let's get some troops moving down to Sinai for some reason. And then back up to Farama. Interesting. Peasant Revolt. Where are these shit kickers? Up north. Great. Off you go, lads. Yes, he's moving back that way as well. Word stood against word. The farmers against the courtiers about damage caused to the farmer's house by a cow owned by the courtier. The farmer is lying. The farmer should be compensated. The farmer should be compensated. Emma approved of my decision and was happy to pay for the reparations. That's the first, a German happy to pay for reparations? Jeez. Yep, great. Okay, so the Duke of Berry doesn't like us for some reason, but I don't care too much. I'm just going to give him some money to make him like us. So yeah, they're kicking around their armies a little bit, and I'm not quite sure why. Maybe they're just, you know, playing silly buggers, who knows. So there's the 18,000 again, but they're just staying where they are. Here's the new year. And perfect. Okay, this is a problem. My preferred heir here has just caught consumption, or tuberculosis. This could kill him. And Euphemia here needs a guardian. Let's give her a stewardship one. Yep, okay, so now they're making that attack with the 18,000, so they've probably got the 7,000 ready to come in. That's fine. Or they don't, and they're just attacking for some reason. Because I will totally beat off that many men. No homo. Okay, yep, so we won that. Not a problem. A little bit of extra war score right there. I don't care about that message. I definitely don't care about those messages. Okay, so we've ended the peasant revolt. Good news. And now we just need to keep on occupying stuff. I don't care about that. To win our little Egyptian fight. We should win it fairly handily, to be honest. I mean, not that there was any doubt. Yeah, consumption's a real bitch, isn't it? Don't die, kid. Because next in line after yourself is... It goes Wilhelm, then Peter, then Eckbert. And Eckbert is kind of shit. Neither of his children are very good either. And this guy isn't going to remarry. You're my only hope, Peter. Don't die of consumption. Don't be don't be Nicole Kidman from Moulin Rouge. So in the failed recording that I did last time, now 4,000 gold. Okay, I talked about the Pathfinder session. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it feels weird, you know, just rehashing something that I said like half an hour ago. But basically there was a demon, I smote it, and I won. Critical hit on a smite. Yeah, it was just wonderful. Ended the fight in a round. You're not going to give up on that, buddy? There we go, he's accepting that he's lost the war, so I'll just move my troops out. These guys lost some commanders. They might as well have new ones. Good, he accepts it. That's very good. It's always good to accept when you're beaten, when you're not me. This army could use at least one commander, just in case a rebel army spawns on top of it or something. That would honestly not be such a big deal because of our numbers. In Europa Universalis, it would be a major deal if a rebel army spawned on one of our guys. Yeah, right, you can marry that woman. If a rebel army spawned on one of our guys without us knowing about it and without them having a general, it'd be terrible. We'd lose the army, basically. And honestly, we wouldn't know about it unless we messed with our settings, which I think is a massive problem with Europa, but you know, whatever. Is this kid of age yet? He is. He's being guardianed by this guy. That's a terrible choice. I will educate the poor little blood-coughing kid. I'm planning a special occasion with my lover. Which one? But my wife is quite insistent on alternate plans. Who is more important to me, my lover or my wife? Ignore my wife, go visit my lover. She'll have a little bit of a negative against us, and we'll get a bit more intrigue. Arrange a ball and invite my lover, which is 80% chance no effect. 10% chance we get Ulrike pregnant. Is Ulrike the depressed one? Nope. That one's the depressed one. Gotcha. And a 10% chance that the Kaiserin meets my lover at the ball and learns that I'm nailing her. Well, I'll spend some time with my wife. That one. Just give her some money to get her back to positive opinion. Excellent, so now we're guarding the little tuberculosis-ridden child. Hopefully we don't catch it. At the moment. Though, I wouldn't be too adverse to a little bit of tuberculosis at this point in time. God, it sounds weird, doesn't it? Oh no, just a spot of tuberculosis, that's fine. You know, it's alright. Get over it. Ah, improved keeps and chur. Good, I was looking forward to that. Wonderful. Yeah, so technology is probably... We might be able to get another level of heavy infantry, but yeah, it's not going to be wonderful. We should get the other level of religious customs at least. Hopefully. We'll have to see. We do have under 5 decades left. Nephew became Midas touched. Niece became an intricate web weaver. Good work, guys. Good work. So here's something interesting. This is the economy tab. Everywhere is doing well, except for, well, the tiny little places that you'd expect to suck. Sorry if you live at any of those tiny little places, but they kind of suck at this point in time. Oh yeah, we should have a feast. Feast! I will hunt the boars myself. Yeah, I didn't get wounded or anything. Shame. Okay, and we're going to spend lavishly, of course, because there's nothing else that we would, do. Got a new pope. Pope finally died of syphilis, and his stressed out successor has taken the pope throne. Good on him. Invitations are sent. People are going to hate, as they are wont to do. New Year is coming up. And there we go, lovely. Just a bunch of people whining about the food. Okay, I made sure the most beautiful lady would be my dinner party, and during the wine, blah, da 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 da. Like to flirt, wouldn't do more than that. Or we nail one of these two women. So we nail either the wife of the Duke of Transylvania, or we nail the Duke of Brabant. I'd like to show you my castle, if you know what I mean. I'm talking about my penis. Just making that one clear. That's what I'm talking about when I refer to showing the ladies my castle. Fucking hell. Yeah, so the feast just does spawn a lot of pop-ups, so it is a bit of a killer on our time here, but, it's important. Excellent, excellent. People talking about how good the food is. Wonderful. Wonderful. God, stop it. End the feast. It's been going on for like 3 months. I think we're over now. No? There we are. Good. Feast's over. The kid has gotten over his tuberculosis. He has become cynical, however. I feel he is too cynical for his age. So apparently he would... Oh, okay, that's me. Kaiser Eckbert would lose the zealous trait, whereas Peter would gain 1 intrigue and a cynical trait. Or we could strap it out of him. I'm fine with him getting 1 intrigue out of that. The only negative to cynical is a bit of negative piety. Which I'm honestly not too concerned about. Factions disbanding in the wake of the feast. Independence has 20.1%. Wow. So we're going to go to the Doge of Pisa and say, hey buddy, have some goddamn cash and let's see if that fixes things up. It was a lot of cash, but well, we've got a lot of cash. And if he nicks off, he may take a bunch of people with him. Maybe. Half-sister aged up, so let's get her married to somebody. Well, why not the King of England? I think we get an alliance out of that one as well. Yeah. I mean, we can't call him to war. Because he's a vassal of, the Kaiser of Britannia. But hey, it's not like it's a bad thing. Alright, how are trade posts going? Pretty well. Pretty well. We could deal with Tangiers, but they only have 2. Let our guys try and get some more shit going on around here. A daughter was born to Agnes Littlefinger and an unknown father. Oh, I wonder who that could have been. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know who that could have possibly been. Weren't me. Couldn't have possibly have been me. I don't know what gives you that impression. I am a faithful husband to my wife. I just, you know, have a couple of side chicks. Nope. Nothing wrong with that. We're going to have a hunt when we can, so that'll be in September. So that's coming up fairly shortly, actually. A couple of factions moving around. Independence is down to 13.9%. Okay, so we've got September, but we also have a peasant revolt. How irritating. Off you go, lads. Deal with it. And deal with it quickly, I want to have a hunt. But the peasant revolt actually appears to be losing to significantly less men than were actually there. And unfortunately, they are moving into a province with plague or disease. Luckily, I've managed to smash them completely. Revolt's over, boys. Thank you. And we can still go on a hunt. Excellent. Great. We may have another feast as well, I'm undecided on the matter. Just depends when the hunt ends. If the hunt ends. How's Perm going? I could take his kingdom off him, but I'm not going to. It doesn't really make much sense to me. And then we'd kind of really fracture that shit up and just let it... It would make it easier for Volga Bulgaria to take everything and... Whoa. Hold on a moment. Volga Bulgaria took Humania as well, so that's a fairly sizable piece of land. And yeah, I don't have any claims for other people on Volga Bulgaria, so I can't really split that up, unfortunately. There are a couple of claimants who I could invite to my court and use them. We might actually try that, because fuck it. I don't like this guy having that much land. Okay, so we're going to need to move some armies in. And one down in Constantinople, why not? That can actually move up to there, whereas this one can go up to here. Get moving, lads. Okay, the dogs have caught scent of a boar in a forest. This is the chance of getting a mighty boar slain, so the peasants will finish it. That's not a good option. Or I'll face it alone. I faced it alone, and we got the no event part. Alright, fine. Grand Hunt is over. We're not actually going to have a feast because I would like to declare war very shortly. So we'll just let New Year go by without incident. 50 tech points from Mercurio. I kind of want it in culture. It went to military, I believe, which is fine. It's fine. Okay, though I thought Arnulf to be a more reasonable man, his request to be allowed to duel his rival was slightly ... erratic. Yeah, have the duel. Enjoy it. We're going to have to assign some characters here. We'll pull them out of other armies if we have to, because, you know, this is going to be a bit of a fight, perhaps. I don't actually know. Let's have a look at that. So we're looking for the independent states. Of course, with top, Volga Bulgaria can muster 26,000 troops. It's fine. It's not too big a deal. What's this shit? Seriously, there's like a little barony thing in here? Can I declare war on her? Yeah, I totally can. Good. Well, we're going to do that in a moment. We're going to get the other war started first. It's weird. Why has that happened? And this one all the way down here. Oh, that's all the way down there. I don't care about it. Geez, Persia, you've made some gains. I mean, nice job. Come on, guys, get into position already. That's what she said. My grandson Peter hardly eats anything for fear of turning fat. Yep, that's fine. That's good. That's plus stewardship for you. Temperate trait. Lovely. Come on. April 21st and 24th of April. Right, let's get our declaration on. Well, first of all, we're going to be inviting this gentleman to my court. Come on over. Come on over, baby. And I think he was the only one. Yeah, he's the only one left alive anyway. Oh no, Savin here. Does this guy have children? Yes, the Duke of Orkney. That's fine. What about the other one though? Did the other one have kids? He has a daughter, but he is sick. Invite him over. Why not? Excellent. And the other gentleman? We could have invited them over a lot sooner, but we didn't because reasons. Mainly being that I forgot. Khan Paktia of Volga, Bulgaria. It has been a long time since our people were at war. Okay, so only one of them actually has a major claim. So that's one we'll use. And in we go. So the actual war area, if you will, is all of Volga, Bulgaria here. So let's get to work. He has raised some troops up, but we should smash them in due time. Or you can move some of them out, that's alright as well. And yes, because of the admittedly lower tech level of Volga, Bulgaria, we should be able to get a few of these sieges actually progressing. Like, you know, good and proper with attacks. In fact, all three of them. Hedwig is concerned that she is not married. I'll find her someone nice. How about the King of Persia? Actually, no. How about Wilhelm? My son. Apparently that is fine. Amazing. Good stuff. Have little lunatic babies. So already at 17% here, that's good. It's very good. And remember, we're not getting any land out of this, we're fighting for somebody else's, right for land. Attack, attack, attack. It's not even really a tough war, to be honest. Oh good, these guys can move over to this place. Should be even easier to attack. Ah, now he's got 11,000 blokes up here. Let's see if we can make any sort of interception. No, we can't, but, we'll send our guys down here anyway. Because he raised his troops out of there, didn't he? A poor move if I did ever hear one. And you'll also notice that we're really trying to keep on the sort of fringes of his land. That's just because I don't want to strike too far in. There's no real purpose to it. We can win just by capturing border provinces. I mean, we're at 82% already. And here's a fight. A little closer than, I'd like. Just due to the morale damage up here, but we've won that. And that's won us the war. So there's a little bit of messing around there, basically because the Khan held land himself. Now the Khan of Cumania, I believe. Whereas now the Khan of Volga, Bulgaria, just, kind of doesn't really give a shit. How old is she? 2? If Volga, Bulgaria declares on Cumania for more of his territory, we'll back him up. And that's why we're going to keep these two armies nearby. But in the meantime, I believe that there was a barony over here that we needed to occupy. Yeah. She will immediately become a vassal of ours without worrying about it. We will have to distribute her to the appropriate count, or duke, as it were. But yeah, she understands the correct place. Yes, he wants control of the barony. That's fine. Have control of the barony. You should have it anyway. So that's good. Just have a quick look around at what else is going on. Bengal appears to have occupied some of Kamarupa. It's good that they're fighting amongst themselves, that's fine. Punjab's getting a bit big. I don't mind them getting big, I just mind them being big and on my doorstep. Persia is also fairly sizable, but I don't care. Persia is fine. Oh, and look, Cumania have a little revolt going on. A war against the tyranny. Can I join in? I totally can. Okay, so what will happen here? Excuse me. The Khan has tried to imprison Gottschalk, the child, which has revolted in an armed conflict. If we win the war, the Khan will lose 500 prestige. The strong claim thing doesn't matter because the Cuman revolt title will fuck off. The Khanate of Cumania will have to implement autonomous vassals, and the Khan will have to abdicate to presumably his heir. Yes. Yeah, let's back the kid up. So he's going to get back to us in about 5 days, so let's move our guys in pretty quickly. There we go, wonderful. Is Volga Bulgaria on the wrong side of this? They are indeed on the wrong side of this. So, yeah, I'm just going to occupy some of their land as well. I don't have a problem with doing that. just speed along for my comrades, as it were. Alright, I keep forgetting, but Volga Bulgaria own Orkney. Some sort of bizarre goddamn conflict or something. Conflict, that was totally the wrong word. Come on, subby. Lovely. Move on. We're not the leader of this siege, somebody else is. That's fine. My son here, my bastard son, requires a guardian. To educate him in military matters. Well, no, that's a different thing altogether. There we go. Yeah, we're totally just gonna hit that one up. We're still not the leader of this? Oh no, now we're the leader. And just look at how easy it is to just plow through. Now we're not the leader for some reason. Fuck if I know. But we have already pushed him to 46% war score. A son was born to my nephew and Princess Frida of Francia. Berthold, he is weak. Factions moving. Really uncaring about factions at this stage. Barring a complete fuck up like our lunatic heir, we've got everything under control. They're at 15.9%, which is bad, but it's not critical. Shavash, where is Shavash? Okay. I'm gonna try and chase down that army. Steward died. The Duke of Tigris. He's leading troops in Basra, that doesn't matter. So you can see how fighting a war at max speed isn't that great unless you already have a massive advantage, because I can't really tell what's going on here. Like, it's difficult to follow. Just because everything happens so quickly. I mean, we just won that siege. We just won that one, you know. Keep chasing. Headed to Mordva. Go for the short way around, man. That's totally not the short way around. Nope. My sweet Trude is terrifying when she wants something. There is nothing she wouldn't do to make me bend to her will. In bed. Now she wants me to make one of her friends Chancellor. No, look, see, the Chancellor, the current Chancellor has 28 diplomacy, your friend has 15. Seriously. Women, am I right? 90%, guys. Who died? My court chaplain. This guy then. And straight to Rome. Okay, so Turkestan must have gotten involved as well. That's fine. They're headed to Sarkel. Ah, good. Gottschalk 1. Wonderful. Okay, and what's going on here? Volga, Bulgaria. You actually at war with somebody? Nope. Ah, but the old guy died, and so now we've got a young Khanum, as it were. Okay. So just putting these guys into positions where they can help out Volga, Bulgaria if necessary. Yeah, we're totally not gonna... Well, what we could do if we really wanted to would be vassalize Volga, Bulgaria if she would let us, and then take the rest of the lands and then re-release them. Not gonna do that. Oh, but we got a slew of new prisoners, didn't we? Because of all the sieges. 10 whole new prisoners. Let's ransom some of them. The Duchess of Orkney herself. Okay. We may be accidentally ransoming people we don't want to be ransomed, but I don't care too much. Let's have a feast. Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna hunt the boars myself. I've been crippled for life. I've gained the maimed trait. That's fine. We're actually kind of looking to die. That's absolutely fine. Bit of mercy, bit of all that sort of stuff. Where's independence at? 11.8%. Okay. Yep, great. New year. Good. We're going to spend lavishly. So basically the boar took my leg off. Castle needs repairs, and by the castle I mean my junk. Invites get sent. Nobody refused to turn up. Good. You know, we should really check in on and see what's happening with the buildings. It's getting done. These guys are building new shit. That's fine. Stables for Osterreich. And stables for Nuremberg. Commander Wolfgang cut the throat of one of my servants, so that's one of the barons of the Teutonic Order. Imprison him. I am a just ruler. Imprison the bishop. Stop cutting the mayor's throats. Oh, sorry, the servants' throats. Oh my god, stop it. Any moment now, though, that'd be good. Come on, feast. This is the only irritating thing about having a feast, this bullshit. Feast is over. Should see some movement in the factions. Maybe. I don't know. I know that one of my slothful courtiers is capable of more than he realizes. I want to push the courtier into being more ambitious. I believe there's great potential in that one. So have this because I'm ambitious, because Andreas here is slothful. Andreas is also a former peasant leader. Yeah. Okay, so Andreas just ignored us and didn't go along with it. We were basically giving him a chance to become ambitious or at least lose slothful, and he was like, nah, I'm just gonna stay in the jail cell. Fucking fine. Alright. Do that. How's things going over here? You are at war. You're defending against the Khan of Cumania in his claim on Volgan. Yeah, that's not happening. Oh, it won't let me join in. Maybe if I betroth her to one of my actual sons. Yes, and that gives us the alliance. She would prefer a matrilineal marriage. How neglected is Carloman? Quite neglected, and he's a bastard, so it doesn't really matter. Neglected, I mean down the line. So it'll make it a matrilineal marriage, that's fine. She'll accept that in 5 days. Wonderful. Now I would appreciate it if you called on me in your war. Because I can't declare war on the Khan of... Well, apparently I can, but I don't want to because I don't want any of his shit. Either that or I could claim Cumania for one of these gentlemen and see what happens. Because they have joined my court. You know what? Let's give her, say, a month to ask for my assistance. Let's just check that we are actually her allies. We are not. Must only happen when the actual marriage occurs. Okay, my grandson is being insulting. Okay, so he's got cynical here, which is +2 intrigue. Honest is -2 intrigue, +3 diplomacy. Whereas deceitful, which is the other thing that he has the potential of getting, is +3 intrigue, -2 diplomacy. Honest is fine. And Cumania, we're totally declaring war on you. And it's going to be a claim for Cumania, I believe. For this guy. I just go that way, it'll be easier. Okay, and now he's gotten a massive series of revolts against him. Wow. Duchess Marguerite's claim and Matthias's claim. Okay, now that's probably happened because those two people had weak claims. And they couldn't declare on him because it wasn't contested. We've declared a strong claim, and whenever there's a succession war, anybody with weak claims can join in. So that's probably what's happened. We're just doing this to help out Volga Bulgaria, to be quite honest. But it seems that we may actually, you know, get in on this pretty rough. And again, we're not going to end the war until... We're going to try not to end the war until the Volgo-Bulgarian war ends. That's what we're going to try doing. If that works, great. If it doesn't, you know, whatever. Yeah, you know what, I don't really need this army to come up, we've got this handled. So part of the idea here is that we sit at a fairly high amount of war score for a period of time. The other issue is that supply is, you know, a factor, but it's not such a great one that I care about too much. It's not like we're attacking Perm or anything like that. Perm would just be untenable. Okay, so that's not all of that land yet. We've still got one more castle to go. That's it. Okay, wonderful. What other land does the Khan actually personally hold? So there's Kazets and Kazan. And he also has Bilyar and Bertassi. Bertassi is down there. Where's Bilyar? That one. Supply there is 18 foul. Go grab it. Why not? I am ill. This is probably the end of me. Maimed is -2, ill is -2. There's no way I have 4 health. And I'm just going to send this army down here real quick. Just to intercept this Cumanian army and destroy it. Or, you know, destroy part of it. He's fine, I'll ransom him back. We're leaving this New Year's change a little late, but you know what, let's chance it, why not? What is life if it is not lived? Well, apparently we're no longer ill, so that's good. And we have survived the New Year! Excellent. And stables were built in Glens. Oh, get some castle walls on you then. These barracks are going to be finished soon, and that's when we can upgrade the church walls, and that bishopric will be done. Just have another quick click around. Yep, see, we could end this war right now if we really wanted to, and that would actually end the... It should actually end the Cumanian Volga-Bulgarian war as well, simply because the guy would no longer be in charge of Cumania, I believe. But fuck it. Oh no, you know what? Let's end it. Let's end it. It has been ended. Volga-Bulgaria is still at war, but it is with the Duke of Bulgar. Right, this guy here, who still does hold a fair bit of land and may still win, so that's not wonderful, but, you know, we've given her a bit of a fighting chance. And Cumania is now ruled by King Drong of Cumania. He does still have a couple of revolts against him, which I don't actually care about. And something's happened over here with Turgay. It's a Cuban revolt thing. Okay, great. How's Britain going? How you doing, Britain? Quite nicely, actually, from what I can see. Good. Keep it up. You're doing fine. Are we getting some form of movement going on down here or something? I don't think so. Why would I care about Tunis? I don't understand why it's giving me those messages. Oh well. Interesting. Yeah, nothing weird in the log. Oh, well, let's keep it going. Remembering, of course, that we want to end the episode this year in about December. My mother died a natural death. 77 years, that's pretty good. And I get the suspicion that something is about to be built. Yep, there we go. Oh, when's this complete? June this year. Yeah, I'll definitely wait around for that. It did say June this year, didn't it? Yeah, June this year. Nice. That's coming up fairly shortly. We could imprison the Grand Mayor of Pisa for something. It's only a 40% chance, which is kind of shitty. We could pump that up to 63 with our Marshal, but I don't like moving the Marshal for one-off things. Even though he's not really doing much. Ooh, shipbuilding. Seriously, shipbuilding. Fucking hell. My grandson Peter is kind. He certainly is. There we go. So let's upgrade the barracks. And everywhere else is just peachy. How you doing up here, Volga? Okay, 7% in favor of Volga Bulgaria now. You joined in on Cumania's side in both of those. Yep, you're fine. Yeah, I can't really call myself into the war or anything like that. It's a little weird, but whatever. I think I can support the... Yeah, I can support the rebels. But only in particular wars. Probably due to truces that I have or something like that. I'm fine with it. And Millennia is just sitting back here going, yeah, what? What's going on? Yeah, nothing special. Oh, let's, we can't actually have a hunt, can we? Because I have a health trait. Yep, no, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. Maybe I should have a feast. Is a feast November, or is it... Yeah, it's November. My bastard son has become of legal age. He is a grey eminence, and actually really good at it. Wow. Marry you to someone? The Queen of Wales. No, let's try the Duchess of Kimmack. Yeah, I'm sure she would prefer matrilineal marriage, so let's give her one. He's only a bastard, doesn't really matter. My kinswoman here has died after a period of illness. We got that message because she was one of my two lovers. Otherwise we wouldn't care. Good, good. Okay, so we're going to start the feast. There we are. Troubadour and his wife have arrived from Occitania. They're doing things. Okay, so I hope they do not dare write any satires about me. That's available because we have the Wrath trait and gives us 5 prestige. Or we can get 15 opinion with this bishop. Or we can gain the charitable trait, which I already have. So let's say, don't write any satires about me. Yeah, oh, and hey, we have a marriage offer. The King of Persia would like to marry Isentrude here. I bet he would. No. Just no, 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 no. Hang on a moment. He oh, right, of course he remarried. I made him remarry. Is, my niece, and now they've had Adam. Oh, who isn't really in inheritance line. And Wilhelm here, who is inbred. Well, we should have seen that one coming. Get it? Wow. Yeah, okay, so as you can see, the inbred trait is very bad. -5 all stats, -30% fertility, -1.5 health, -30 attraction, -20 vassal opinion. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I'm pretty sure it's worth an achievement if you're playing in in, what is it, Iron Man mode, which we're not, obviously, because that would require way too many saves. Yep, invitations are sent. A couple of the mayors are saying piss off. A couple of the dukes. Everybody has arrived. Yep, the usual, And there's the 25th of December, so we'll end the episode right here. As usual, if you've got any comments or, opinions or whatever, leave them below. I'll get to them as soon as possible. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. If you liked it so much, well, subscribe. You know the deal. And, yeah. I've been Sub. You have been yourselves. Later.